Hello everybody, it's Proftrof. We're back again with another video. Let's go. This is 10 YouTubers who are now in jail. I don't know why YouTube's been suggesting this to me. I think it's trying to tell me something, but YouTube. What's up, bruh? I ain't going to jail, I think.
A $1 million pension scam, a man potentially exposing all of Russia's secrets, and a guy who called in a
I gotta be honest with you, I'm kind of afraid to know all of Russia's secrets.
bomb threat to a hospital. That's what I'll be covering on today's most amazing top 10 list.
What?
Starting off this list,
Bro.
in our number 10 spot, we have Matthew WAIN. We have all had quite the year trying to adjust to the differences we are currently facing, but some people certainly have an easier time adjusting than others.
Okay.
Matthew WAIN is a small British YouTuber who posts videos of himself playing paintball, but he found himself in some hot water earlier this year. For some reason, Matthew decided it would be a good idea to film himself calling in a bomb threat to a hospital. Apparently, he was upset at some treatment he had received closer to the beginning.
Bro, if you tell me now that he uploaded the video online by himself, that...
of the global spread of the coronavirus and thought that it was an appropriate way to deal with his feelings about it. During the phone call, Matthew allegedly referred to himself as a YouTuber, made a ton of accusations towards the staff, and apparently also made a racist remark. I can totally understand being frustrated, but this really
Matthew.
takes it to another level.
Matthew.
Shockingly, Matthew was only sentenced to 12 weeks and a few small fines.
Huh.
Let's hope this was enough for him to have learned
Really?
his lesson. In our number 9 spot today, we have
I know some countries take their bomb threats very seriously. Listen, if he did that in Bulgaria, he probably would not get that much long sentence, but the cops would beat his ass.
KANGHUA Ren.
KANGHUA
Before I dive
Ren.
into this one, guys, please don't
Mortal
forget to hit
Kombat
that
character.
thumbs up if you're enjoying the video so far, because it really helps us out. KANGHUA Ren, who is better known as his YouTube name Reset, makes gaming videos
Reset.
and has over 1 million subscribers
Damn,
on his
bro.
channel. In 2017, he made a video that saw him remove the cream filling from an Oreo, replace it with toothpaste, and then give it to an unsuspecting homeless man who later threw
Piece of shit.
up. When people began to give him backlash for this video, he removed it and
Surprise.
instead put up another video of him giving the same man a $20 bill as if that's compensation
Yeah, people definitely did not copy that video.
enough. The judge in this
forgot.
case certainly took into consideration the fact that he had made more than $2,000 on this video alone.
Oh,
So
shit.
the measly offer of $20 was most certainly insufficient.
Wait, that's illegal.
The court decided on a 15
Wait, what crime is this? I didn't think that would be legal.
15-month sentence and a fine of $20,000. Fine of sufficient. The court decided on a 15-month sentence and a fine of $20,000, as well as a 5-year YouTube ban. It is unclear if Reset ended up actually heading off to serve his sentence or not, but his channel hasn't been posted on since August of this year. In our number 8 spot, we have Austin Jones. Austin
15 months, brother, get fucked.
Jones was a YouTube musician
Austin.
who started on the platform all the way back in 2007. Last year, Austin was sentenced to 10 years in prison for soliciting underage girls for photos and videos. The complaints started in
Bruh.
2015, and in 2017 he was arrested. He ended up pleading guilty and admitted to using different platforms such as Facebook and iMessage. The 10-year sentence comes from him pleading guilty on one count of the things that he was accused of. Initially, his YouTube account was demonetized once the allegations came to light, but it was quickly removed entirely following the guilty plea. In our number 7 spot today,
Yo,
we
can we talk about something? Why is this happening so often now? Why is ever... it feels like there's so many of these soliciting underage girls happening nowadays. Can y'all not just fuck somebody that's like 18 plus? There is prostitutes if you're that hungry. You got that YouTube fame money, bruh. Give her $100. She'll do everything for $100. For like $200, you can find bitches that do everything. She'll... I don't know, she'll eat your boy like groceries,
have
bruh.
RUSLAN SOKOLOVSKY. Okay, this one is kind of crazy.
Sokolovsky.
Russian YouTuber and law student RUSLAN SOKOLOVSKY is facing
Hey, bruh, you're a law student?
jail time because he was playing Pokemon Go in church. He had filmed himself playing the game and a few weeks later was awoke
No holy affinity Pokemons.
in his apartment by the police coming in to
You play Pokemon, go in prison now.
arrest him. Apparently, this is a crime in Russia because it is obviously offensive to the people who were there to worship. I completely agree that it was extremely rude and
It's a dick
distasteful
move.
for him to pull
Okay.
this kind of a stunt, but 5 years in jail for playing
Damn.
Pokemon Go does seem kind of insane.
And it's a Russian
Matthew
jail.
WAIN called in a
Russian
bomb
jail.
threat to a hospital and got a significantly lighter sentence.
Yeah,
After
that's it.
Ruslan was
Depends on
arrested,
the
he was
country.
on house arrest for a while and is banned from speaking to anyone other than his lawyer and the people who are investigating him. This arrest is seen as very controversial and has a lot of people discussing freedom of speech laws. While I'm not exactly sure if there has
Go discuss that shit in Russia,
been
bitches.
an official sentencing or not, Ruslan is facing 5 years in
damn.
prison for this offense. In our number 6
I don't think
spot,
it
we
deserves
have
5
BLLY
years, but
ALTIDOR
fuck.
and EVANIE Lewis. BLLY ALTIDOR and
look
EVANIE Lewis
young.
are the YouTube couple who run their channel called Beam Squad. The pair post videos of them
Squad.
and their family doing challenges and pranks and just talking about their daily lives. Last year,
Cool.
the couple was arrested and charged for fraud, which they of course documented on their YouTube channel. According to court documents, the pair
Fraud?
used stolen identities to create fake bank accounts and debit cards. The pair then used personal information that they had stolen in order to access the Social Security Administration website, where they then made direct benefit payments into their new fake bank accounts. There were allegedly 1,400 people whose benefits they tried to access, and of course some were successful and some were not.
1,400. What?
After this, the couple
Oh, this is
then
gonna be a
used
long one.
stolen personal information to file false tax returns and again directed the false tax returns into their fake bank accounts. Of course, they were eventually found out, which is what led to their arrest.
How much?
They both pleaded guilty and BLLY was sentenced to 2 years, while EVANIE was sentenced
2 years, my boy gets a Pokemon in church and he gets 5 years. These dudes steal hundreds of people's cash and they get 2 years.
to 1 year and 1 day.
What?
And they were also fined close to $94,000 in restitution. BLLY has since gone away to serve his time, but because of the
Yo, bro, your nipple praying to God. What the hell? Shiga. What?
to serve his time, but because of the fact that they have kids, EVANIE will be waiting to serve her time until BLLY is back and able to take care of the kids. Their channel continues to grow and gain subscribers and
That's
sees
wild.
around 12 uploads a month. In our number 5 spot
wild.
today, we have Daniel
That's wild.
Silva. Daniel is a YouTuber and tattoo artist who may be better known
Oh.
for his time on the tattoo competition show Ink Master.
Wait, I've seen
Daniel
him.
uploads videos of him tattooing and having conversations with celebrities,
I've
influencers,
seen Ink Master. I think I've seen this dude. Yo, I
and
recognize
athletes.
somebody.
Things took a really sad turn for Daniel earlier this year, though. On
you
May
do, Daniel?
10th, Daniel was speeding his 2020 McLaren 600 LT with his friend and famous YouTuber Corey LeBerry in the passenger seat when he accidentally lost control of the vehicle and ended up crashing into a stop sign and tree. This
he
crash
okay?
ended up taking the life of Corey. Daniel was then arrested and ended up pleading no contest in July. In August, he was sentenced to 364 days in jail as well as 5 years of probation, 250 hours of community service, and if he fails to comply with any of his probation
Damn.
terms, he'll be facing a 4-year prison sentence. Daniel has actually since been released from prison, but his YouTube and Instagram accounts both remain inactive. In our number 4 spot today,
Damn.
we have FERDIAN PALEKA. Earlier this year, the
FERDIAN.
YouTuber was arrested after posting an extremely transphobic video. The video showed him handing fake aid packages to trans women that were actually filled with bricks
Fake what packages?
to trans women. Phobic video. The video showed him handing fake aid packages to trans women
Aid packages.
that were actually filled with bricks and garbage and rotten vegetables. Of course, this video came under immediate fire for its disturbing content, and FERDIAN responded by posting a fake apology video. He was charged with online defamation under the Information and Electronic Transactions
not
Act,
know that was a
which
thing.
carries a maximum 4-year prison sentence, as well as deliberately breaking the law and bringing harm to others, which is punishable by up to 12 years in prison under the same law. After FERDIAN's arrest, there were videos posted that quickly went viral of him being ordered around to do embarrassing tasks by other inmates. The videos received comments from his parents about
Inmate videos by in prison. What?
how much it angered them to see their child being humiliated publicly. They're absolutely right because that is not okay, but it sure is ironic.
Yeah, because
Luckily
it's what he
for
did to other people,
the
huh?
trans women that he victimized have decided to drop the charges against him, so he ended up being released from police custody earlier this year. But of course not before he made a snide comment that he was more comfortable in his jail cell rather than in his car before driving off. Hopefully this was just an ill-timed joke and he has learned his lesson because things truly could have
Oh shit. He gonna be back there, isn't he?
been a lot different for him. His YouTube channel remains active with just under 300,000 subscribers.
Damn,
In our number 3 spot today we have ANDREI PYZH. ANDREI is a Russian YouTuber with roughly 800,000 subscribers who posts videos of himself exploring abandoned sites and bunkers. He was arrested in August for allegedly obtaining and spreading state secrets. He has yet to face trial, but he is still in police custody and could potentially receive up to
Oh, that don't sound like a good one. That sounds like a very bad one.
8 years if he is found guilty. It is unclear if ANDREI plans to plead guilty or not to the charges against him. His lawyer has said that the charges are not linked to any of his social media posts, but some people speculate differently because of the fact that there is a suspicious anonymous comment on one of his Instagram posts. The post was from when ANDREI gained access to a functioning radar system that Russia uses for its nuclear strike early warning system, and the comment was promising him that
What? He get what?
big trouble was coming his way, which is super ominous. As of right now, his channel is still up, but it hasn't been posted on since an almost 3-hour live stream on August 2nd, where he apparently speaks about his legal issues, but unfortunately I can't speak Russian and the English captions aren't so great, so I have no idea what exactly he is saying. In our number 2 spot today we have Anthony Locke. Anthony Locke, who's better known as his YouTube name Gas Kings, was a YouTuber who posted car videos. He has almost 700,000 subscribers and his most viewed video has 7.7 million views.
Damn.
In 2018, Anthony went to trial over a scamming scheme. According to the court, Anthony and his partner Ray decided to
Bro, if you get that much cash from YouTube, why are you scamming people?
Set up a fake website in order to scam people out of their pensions. The website claimed that you could sign up and invest your pension funds, and that half would most definitely be returned back to you, but the other half would be invested into different eco-friendly firms, which ended up not being true at all. Instead, Anthony took the money from pensioners and spent it on expensive cars. If stealing people's money wasn't bad enough already, apparently some of the victims were already in financial turmoil, which certainly just makes the matters worse. Anthony stole close to £1 million and was charged with 23 counts of fraud and 3 counts of money laundering, which landed him a 5-year sentence.
That's
in our number
it?
1 spot today.
Wait, that's it? My boy stole $1 million, he landed in 5 years?
Today we have German Abraham LOERA ACOSTA. German was a small but mighty YouTuber.
That don't sound very
He
German.
would put out motivational messages for his subscribers to view and was known for his catchphrase, "I think the mind is the only thing that limits us." While this may be true and potentially some great advice, things really took a turn for this guy. In February of 2018, the 25-year-old YouTuber was part of a group in a scheme that devised a plan to kidnap a woman named Talia Dennis, who is a lawyer.
Seems like their minds did not have any limits, huh?
And hold her hostage for ransom. The YouTuber rented a house where Talia was held captive and demanded 2 million pesos in Bitcoin in exchange for her safe return. Well, it didn't exactly work out as planned. The police rescued Talia 2 days after her kidnapping, and boy am I glad that she was uninjured, although I'm sure that would have been a super traumatic thing to have to live through. All of the men who were involved have been arrested, and just this year German received his sentence of 50 years in prison, as well as a fine of 500,000 pesos. I'm glad that the kidnapping
I don't think he's gonna mind the fine too much when he's in there for 50 years.
and ransom
Deserved
of Talia
though.
was obviously
Deserved.
taken
Fuck
very
him.
seriously. Alright guys, that has
Thank
been our
God
list
was.
for today. Thank you so much for checking it out. I've been your host, Olivia Kozlov.
That was cool. That was cool. What is this? Top most amazing top 10s. Okay, I'm kind of a fan of top 10, so we might check out some more. What y'all think? Damn, I'm kind of happy that there didn't seem to be any killings or stuff from YouTubers, but there was a lot of like scummy shit on here. There was some that was wild. Pokemon in church. Squirtle over there by the priest. Anyway, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Wait, 1 second. Yeah, I'll leave y'all with this. Quick thank you to YouTubers and Patrons. Thank you all for the support and have a nice day, everybody. Bye bye.